Ready when you are, Ms. Chairman. Yes, so if you click on the smaller screen on the corner, let me know if you can't interact with those links. I can pull them up. I did bring an extra one. Do you want to just use this one for today?
I was trying to pull up, hold on. Do I do that call to order, right?
Hit the corner.
This
Yeah,
one?
hit that one. Now hit it again.
I was trying to view the attachments, hold on. That's fine. Well, we'll call the meeting to order on, what is today? October 27th, 2025 at 18:02 hours. I don't have the, oh, here we go. If anyone in the audience, do we need I read that, right?
You don't have to read it. You can just
Okay.
acknowledge for the record on the mic that there's no audience in the room.
Okay. There's no audience.
Yeah. Say audience participation, no audience today. We move forward to the next item. 1C, approval of minutes.
Okay, do I have a motion to approve the minutes?
Move.
All right.
Item 2A, discussion and action regarding the Yard of the Month Halloween contest.
Yes, ma'am. So we received quite a bit of nominations, 16 in total. So I figure it'll be easier to digest all of those via a slide because of multiple entries or pictures that each entry has. So I'm gonna go through it slowly. Let me know if you want to go back to one, or if you want to use my extra copy of the packet for the meeting. Yard 1, located in quadrant 1. The pictures they submitted are from nighttime, so it's a little hard to tell. We did reach out to ask for new pictures, but we couldn't get those. Yard 2, quadrant 1. And this one has quite a few submissions.
Oh, it's funny. Whole play kiss cam.
Mm-hmm.
Whole play kiss cam right
Yeah,
there.
it's funny.
I've seen a couple of those this year.
Skeletons walking their dogs.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, next yard, number 3, on quadrant 2. This one, more of a simplistic fall decor on each one of those gardens, the trees and at the back. Yard 4, quadrant 2, skeleton decor with kind of a dungeon, I guess, doorway, you could say. It's the only picture they submitted. Yard 5, quadrant 1. Nighttime too, so the house has eye
Love
decor
those.
and the things in the forefront. Let me know if I'm going too fast. Yard 6, quadrant 2.
Oh, wow.
Yard 7. Yard 8. More of a cutesy approach.
Oh, yeah, that's at the corner of, that's at Park, that's in my neighborhood. They do
Okay.
it up for all the
Holiday.
holidays. They have so many blow up things. Yep.
I wonder how many people lost their bluff with that storm.
Good thing they took the pictures before the storm. We went for a Pirate of the Caribbean theme. Pirates of the Caribbean.
That's cute.
That one's in my neighborhood. That's the Pirates of the Caribbean theme house. They always do. Because they have the music playing from that movie.
Oh, cool. Spiderweb, spider in the middle, so it looks like a spider. Skeletons skeletons and dragons. Shrek. Ogre. That's what it looks like at night. Yard 11, figure 3 again. That's the only picture submitted. Yard 12. Skeleton theme. Sometime in the tree, I don't know if you guys can see that in the back. Yard 16, up in quadrant 3 still. Cemetery skeleton theme again. I'm wearing workout shirts, I guess. Yard 14, quadrant 3. Cemetery / zombie theme. Yard 15. Still part of that yard. And yard 16. Neon cemetery
Lots of skeletons this year.
with the backdrop projection on the garage. And a big spider on the left side. I'm not sure if you guys can.
I think it's on both sides. They have one on each side of their
Oh,
garage.
yes, correct. And then there's another one on the driveway. A big one on the driveway. I don't know
Oh,
if
yeah,
You guys
I see
can
it.
see it. Okay. Let me know if there's one that you want to go back to.
There's quite a few good ones.
I know.
There's a lot of skeleton themed ones.
Is that something that we could do because it's Halloween and it's a special thing, we do more than one?
So there's 2. So 2 yards can be elected as winners. And then last month, the board made a motion to combine November and December. So for next month or December, whenever we meet again, you guys will be able to select 4 winners.
I liked 5, 9, 13, and 15.
I gotta go back and look real quick again. You know what's crazy?
5
is
was
there's-
the eyes.
What's crazy is
Oh,
there's
no
some
way.
houses that were
Yeah.
even better than some of these, but they didn't even submit, like I drove around, I'm like, oh, that one's definitely, they're not even in.
Yeah,
Well, I was just really glad.
I'm glad there are
Creekwood Estates is
16
not-
nominations though,
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
that's more than
yeah.
nominations than what they've been submitting for a year of the month.
Absolutely.
I'm glad Creekwood Estates isn't in Saginaw, because they have streets upon streets.
Full.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
they're incredible.
So you said 5, 9, what was it?
13 and 15, yeah, that's 13.
13. This is yard 15.
Yeah, I like that one too.
5 is the
Yeah.
eyes, and
I
9
like,
is the
I
Pirates of the
like,
Caribbean.
I like both of those too, 5 and 9, actually.
Oops.
And 9.
Oh yeah, 9
Yeah, 9
was
is
the
the
Pirates.
Pirates.
I really like the Pirates. Did you say they have music to it?
Yeah, they
too?
have the Pirates of the Caribbean, I like the eyes too. I like it's simple, but it's
Yeah,
cool.
yeah.
Yeah, they have the Pirates of the Caribbean music playing, like the theme track.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so
I'm good with
9
5.
we all like.
Yeah, we all like 9, but
And
5
5
was
is
the
the
eyes. And
eyes.
he
I,
liked the eyes too.
I just like how it's
It's like,
It's
Simple,
not
but it's-
overly done, it's
Yeah.
simple, but it's like cool. Like they have the
Yeah.
orange lights and then the eyes.
It's the eyes, that just is like
Yeah.
the whole house is looking at you.
yeah.
Yeah, no, I like that a lot.
I'm good with 5 and 9.
5
Yeah,
and 9.
Me too, 5 and 9.
Okay, so I
What,
move,
what districts are they in? Are they in different districts? Like different areas?
Yard
So
5
5 is in 1.
Quadrant 1.
and 9 was in 2, I thought, right? Because that's in your neighborhood.
9 is in
9 is in
quadrant
2.
It's kind of on the,
2.
yeah, it's technically in 2.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
Very
fine.
good.
Yeah.
So I move the Halloween yard of the months are yards 5 and 9.
I
Awesome.
second.
That was easier than I thought it would be.
Yeah. Yeah. I did like the Coldplay thing though, that was,
I know that.
I'll give them a
I
nod for
have
that.
seen that several times.
I haven't
Do
seen
a
that
re-
one.
a
Yeah,
Right.
they've got 2 of them over on
That's-
like the
that's good
far
for 'em.
side of Creekwood Estates.
Is there one that you guys would like to do a special mention on? We don't have to include it on the motion for like a social media post
I'll look and see if
or
there's any
honorary
special mentions.
mentions.
What I say, 13 and 15 I liked.
Let me look real quick.
This is 13,
Mm-hmm.
and then this is 15. Oh, yes, this is 15.
You can't even see all of, because 13's the one that I walked by and wanted.
So you know it's really
I was
good.
gonna recommend it, but I didn't even realize it was in Saginaw. But I don't have any idea.
I think the cat head moves.
Huh?
The head of the cat moves.
Oh, does it?
There's a couple of
Yeah,
moving
that's so
factors
cute.
in there.
I like that one because it's very, it's,
So it's not super, like,
it's not scary, it's sweet.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I agree with both those. Those are both really cool. For like a special mention on the social media
Yeah.
post.
Yard 15.
And 13?
13 and 15 we all like.
Yeah.
It's hard because they're all so different, but they're all
Yeah,
interesting
exactly.
and, you know.
Yeah.
Halloween's my favorite holiday too, so.
I wish they'd done a nighttime photo. Well, like I said, I don't have any idea. It just,
Yeah, you lose a lot
It's
of
just
the.
on the path.
You lose a lot when you don't
but
see
now
it
I
lit up.
know.
The Pirates of the Caribbean is super neat because it
Yeah.
kind of incorporates the scary with the, with like the
Whimsical a little
kid
bit,
stuff,
yeah.
the like cartoony balloon up stuff. Yeah. Some of it is-
I like, yeah.
I live-
like the
I
idea of a
live-
theme.
On Edwards, so when I pull out onto Old Decatur, there's a house, the house that backs up on Old Decatur, they have a giant it clown
Oh,
in their
really?
backyard. So when you pull out on, it's in Fort Worth, but when you pull out, like the other day I pulled out and I looked and I was like, oh, it was huge.
Oh, that's cool. What road is it on?
It's on Old
I'll have to
Decatur.
go
So when you
check
get
it.
to
I don't
Old
know.
Decatur and Park Center,
Yeah.
just look to the left.
Okay.
It's
Check
huge.
that out.
Okay, so officially, yard 9 and yard 5 in your motion. Okay,
Yeah.
do you guys all see the voting on your screen?
I did
I
yay
s-
on mine.
I don't see a voting.
Okay,
It came up on mine.
I haven't approved.
And
Oh,
yay.
there we go,
There,
apparently,
yep,
there we go.
came up.
okay, perfect.
There we go.
So that's it for that item.
I did have somebody mention to me, something to think about, that they said that they thought that the Halloween and Christmas ought to be separate from the yard of the month, as in that somebody who won yard of the month could also win a Halloween or a Christmas. That was a comment to me by somebody, but
I mean, I think if people do it up decorations for special things, like they could be considered every
I believe it's
time.
completely different
Yeah.
concert, or contest.
we just have in the rules that they can only win, and this is Halloween nominations, but it's still yard of the month, that they can only win once every 2 years.
Maybe maybe for future agenda, we look at, maybe making an exception for holiday decorations.
Is that a?
Yeah, we can add that as a future agenda item if you guys wish to restructure
future.
the contest.
I said I'd bring it up, so yeah, we can talk about it for a future agenda, but that's what I said. I said it's not gonna work for this one, too late.
Yeah, but for future.
Yes.
So the next item is the expenditure fund report.
So just super quickly, a report on the donations received, because we're doing a month-to-month report, only the month of September, the expenses that we processed for the ending of the fiscal year. Now in October, we have officially started a new fiscal year. Moving forward, you'll see a resetted budget with the expenses for the following months. $158,000 with $499.92 was the estimated amount of available funds for October 1st. We'll see on next month's report what the ending balance was after October's expenses. And on our last page, we have, after the summary of donations, the final budget report for 2024-2025 expenses in terms of how much was spent for each line item and how much was left over for unallocated balance. Do we have any questions?
If you change it at the top, click on where it says PDF, then you can change it to what you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I don't think so. I don't have any questions.
Nope, looks good.
Yeah, good to me.
Good. With that, I'm done. Ms. Chairman, whenever you're ready, you can take us to the next item.
Okay, so the next item is future agenda items.
Well, talking about considering the holiday awards.
Yeah, for the decorations, an exception for the holidays,
Yeah,
not specifically art of the month, but, you know, for the holiday ones that we do.
In that case, it wouldn't still be applicable for the contest of, to clarify, would it still be applicable to next month's
I think.
contest? Because if we're,
I think next year.
Yeah, we started in 2026.
okay.
I think next year, because the comment I made was, they just, it's like, well, if they just won something, they just won a $50 gift card in the last 4 months.
Yeah.
Because that's all we've been doing it, let's not be too greedy about it, but
Right.
maybe we'll talk about it next.
Yeah,
I don't
add that
know
in there.
who the winner was that was not happy, but
I wasn't at the last meeting, but did they talk about, did you guys talk about the adopt a spot?
a little bit, we talked about,
So the Rotary Club's not gonna keep that one up to date? Did you guys hear back from them?
No, ma'am. We have another another potential adoptee.
Oh, okay.
Yes, so at this point, the only change from last month's report is that now the welcome to Saginaw sign on Saginaw Boulevard is about to be adopted. We've ordered the sign, so I'm working through those details. The only one that we have available is the one at the front of the rec center. We do have that meeting recorded though, because I did mention, I don't have my notes, but I did mention other potential spots that are gonna open because staff's looking into the cost of installing planter boxes so that we can add more options into our list. But that would be on YouTube if you want to go through that clip. I don't remember, I don't have the notes from last meeting, but that would have all the details that we discussed.
Who's adopting the spot on the boulevard, do we know?
Not from memory. It's a company off of Blue Mound in
Okay.
Basswood. They were initially wanting to adopt something near them, but we do not currently have a spot.
I mean, as long as someone takes
Near the
care of it, I
location.
guess, right?
I wanted to discuss the possibility of putting a welcome to Saginaw sign at Basswood and Blue Mound.
Because they took the other one out.
They took the other one out. And one of the arguments that I see a lot on the Facebook pages, everybody keeps saying that Highland Station's HOA paid for that and that it needed to be put back up. Well, I live in Highland Station. We don't have an HOA. So the HOA never paid to have that put up. So I don't know who did. And there's another Highland Station sign, but that would be a good spot now for a Welcome to Saginaw sign because that's a major coming
Yeah.
in off of 35 into Basswood. And it's a good spot for it, and it should already have some provisions for electrical at the very least, along there somewhere. But that, I'm not about replacing the Highland Station sign, but whatever we put would have to be very sturdy, because it did get hit by a lot of cars. But that's something that thought maybe we could talk about. And also, we haven't done any kind of art this year. I don't know if the city has any ideas for any other places that we can look at doing some art. Because we had a huge section of the budget for it because we got asked every year until this year.
Correct. We're looking through locations, but not anything formal at this moment to where we're ready to bring it to the board for approval. So placement, if it's private property, we need to coordinate with property owners. If it's something that we want to be strategically using on Saginaw Boulevard as a beautification effort, if we want to do a collaboration with other boards or schools, there's just kind of various components, but
Was there an update from the community garden?
The community garden's going to be its own committee. They're going to have a whole separate board.
Oh.
Yep.
That's what they decided to do. So it's gonna have its own budget and everything?
Correct.
Oh, nice. When is that going to affect?
They've taken applications for the board, and hopefully we'll be getting that started the first of the year, so we can.
Okay, so are you gonna serve on both boards, or are you gonna leave this board and go to that board? I'm just wondering.
They
what is the-
specifically put in it that, I mean, there's no provisions that say I couldn't serve on both boards.
Okay,
So
well, that's good.
as long as there's no restriction on it, and I don't, yeah, so they made sure to do that. So,
So we have the discussion for changing the rules on the Year of the Month contest format for 2026. Is there any other formal items that you guys would like to discuss in future meetings?
We still, I mean, we still don't have a solution for the flags, right? The banners?
no,
Not permitted
not till
by
after.
Encore. So
Not
unless
till
we-
after they do the widening of McElroy.
Okay, so that's a tabled item.
Yep.
Mhm.
Of course, that's gonna be getting started, is what I saw from the last council meeting, right?
Which portion are widening, like out here,
Oh,
the whole thing?
whole thing.
Like
And-
past the railroad tracks, everything? or
No,
No.
it's going from
Main?
Main.
Down?
down to Old Decatur.
Okay.
Just McElroy. So it's
Yeah.
split up by phases. We did have a meeting last Monday, kind of a public hearing at the library, and it is recorded on YouTube if you want to take a look at it, because the city engineer goes into more detail as to why they're targeting that project in the order they are, because it would start with this side of
Oh, this
McElroy
side
instead
starts-
of,
This side starts first?
yeah,
'Cause I
they'll
thought I
start with the
thought it was
widening
gonna
on
be
this
past the
side
new
rather
traffic
than East
circle. I guess I read
McElroy.
it wrong.
What was
I
that?
thought it was in the other side of the traffic circle, the first one. I guess I read it wrong.
And I believe so, but this side, in general, this side of McElroy would start before the east side of McElroy. But Kimley Horn goes into more detail as to why they're targeting it in the order they are and what the general timeline is going to be, because the intentions are to put the east side of McElroy for bond election. Yes, that's generally what I know right now, but that is recorded on YouTube. It's not awful long. If you want to just take a look, because our engineer does a better job at explaining
And he
those
explains the
details.
different
for sure.
phases and how they're gonna do it, so that worked out. Because
Perfect.
they're not gonna do it all at once.
Good.
Okay.
All right.
I guess that's it.
I know.
Yes, ma'am. So at this point, if you guys are ready and done with your discussion, you can request a motion from your board members to adjourn the meeting. And then I did want to note, the funds that we didn't use for public art will be unallocated. So that's something to consider if the board also has some ideas maybe that you want to bring for staff to investigate or look into on your end. I know that the limitation that I'm running into right now into looking for art improvement is finding locations that would be productive for those expenses. So we want to have something that is visible and that people will be able to look at while driving, or that will serve some form of beautification purpose. And sometimes with parking, building placement, kind of things that obstruct the wall during business hours, things that you have to consider when choosing a location for a mural. But just food for thought if
We
you
had
guys
asked
have
last
thought about
year.
something in the past.
We had asked last year, of course, I'm the only one left from that, about doing something on or around the bridge.
The bridge for the new one that was inaugurated at Willow Creek or
The-
Highland Station, sorry?
The bridge that goes over Main Street,
Over the track?
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
yeah.
I know in Fort Worth, some of the bridges on the pillars, they have paintings.
Yeah.
Or
Gotcha.
on
Is that
the-
what you guys are referencing?
That's what
Murals on the
we asked
pillars?
about, yeah, we had asked about, and then that's about the time that Keith left, and
Yeah.
it just kind of,
Well, the bridge is city property. Fortunately, we wouldn't have to get any, to my understanding as of right now, we wouldn't have to get an authorization from TxDOT. We would just have to develop a theme, investigate costs for concrete murals, and come up with a theme of murals that would put in those pillars. if it's something that we want to use for branding purposes as well, since it's a main gate or main entrance to the city. Do we want to have that for future agenda items, or just kind of
I mean, that's.
mention it as a
Sure.
potential 2026 project?
I mean, both?
Yeah, I mean, add.
I guess I'm just trying to clarify, are you giving me a direction to look into it?
I mean, let's add it for a discussion, for,
Okay.
you know, next time, just kind of,
Yeah, I've seen-
I don't know if, you know, if you can see if anybody remembers talk about it then, and if, I mean, if it went any,
I've seen several cities where they paint on the bridges and on the pillars and things. That's a
Mhm.
very common place
Mhm.
to place art.
Yeah.
Might be a good visual means of itself.
Yeah, we can for sure look into it, and if not, bring it for the November, December meeting for sure in January to start that 2026 new project. Okay, any questions?
no?
Thank you so much. Sorry to interrupt, Ms. Chairman,
No.
but whenever you're ready, you guys can ask for a motion to adjourn.
Okay.
Are we good?
Motion to adjourn?
Second the motion.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
Great, thank you.